The Weight of Silence by Heather Gudenkauf. Chapter 30. Deputy Sheriff Lewis. Ben comes slowly down the steps. I'm struck at how much he looks just like his father, and I am jealous. My boy, Tanner, looks just like his mother's side of the family, dark and small with gray-blue eyes. Ben looks nervous, but then he always seems jittery to me, quick to startle, but nice, polite. "Ben," I say, "this is Agent Fitzgerald. He's here to help find Callie and Petra." Fitzgerald holds out his hand for Ben to shake. We all settle at the kitchen table, Tony right next to Ben. Fitzgerald and I sit across from them. Fitzgerald looks at Tony. "Mrs. Clark, we like to interview family members separately. It sometimes allows them to speak more freely." "Oh, well, I think I'd rather stay here with Ben," Tony said firmly. "Tony, I'll be right here. Don't worry," I reassure her, and she reluctantly rises from her chair and leaves the room. "Ben," begins Fitzgerald, "how old are you?" 12, he answers softly. Fitzgerald continues to ask Ben easy questions, keeping everything light. I know, to make Ben feel more at ease. "Tell me about your sister, Ben," Fitzgerald instructs. "She's good. She never gets into my stuff. She does what I tell her to." "What do you tell her to do?" Fitzgerald interrupts. "Things like help take out the garbage, help put away the dishes, stuff like that," Ben answers, shrugging his shoulders. "Did you two ever argue?" "No, it's hard to argue with someone who doesn't talk back." Fitzgerald chuckles at this. "She ever say no to you, Ben?" "Not really. She likes to help out." "You two pretty close?" "I guess. We hang out a lot together." "You're what, 12? Isn't it unusual for boys your age to hang out with their 7-year-old little sisters?" Ben lifts his shoulders and then drops them. "Callie doesn't have a lot of friends, so I play with her." "What about Petra Martin? She's Callie's friend, right?" "Yeah, but she isn't around all the time," Ben explains. Fitzgerald seems satisfied with his answers. Quickly, though, Fitzgerald changes his approach with Ben. "Ben, I've heard some very nice things about you," Fitzgerald says smoothly. "Your teachers, neighbors, all think you're a nice boy. I think I know where this is going." Fitzgerald had asked me about it earlier, when looking through files. I told him it had nothing to do with this and to leave it alone. "But," Fitzgerald continues, "the parents of Jason Meacham have had some concerns about you, Ben, and their son. Can you tell me about that?" "Jason Meacham is a jerk and a liar," Ben says stiffly. "Tell me about it, Ben." "I don't have to tell you anything," Ben says petulantly. "No, you don't," Fitzgerald says mildly. "But you should. You want to help Callie, don't you?" "Yeah, but sitting around here answering these stupid questions isn't going to help her." Ben is standing now, shouting. "The only way we're going to find her is if we go looking for her. She's somewhere in the woods." "How do you know that, Ben?" Fitzgerald questions softly. "Because that's where she goes. When she wants to get away or be alone, that's where she chooses to go," Ben shouts. Fitzgerald says, his voice in a low whisper, "What if she didn't have a choice?" And Ben runs.